Good morning students. Welcome to your online class. Today we will discuss about the first chapter of algebra, which is quadratic equation in one variable. Now in your class 9 we have discussed about the polynomial equation in one variable. Polynomial equation in one variable. Right? This topic you have already studied. Now some examples of polynomial in one variable are, suppose 5z plus 2 is equals to 0, or suppose 6y plus 10 is equals to 0, or 2z is equals to minus 22. In all these equations, there is only one variable. For the first equation, the variable is z. For the second equation, the variable is y. And for the third equation, here the variable is z. And the power of all these variables, the highest power of all these variables is 1. So this type of equations are known as polynomial in one variable. Now here in this class we will discuss about quadratic equation also in one variable. Now so in this class we will discuss about point number 1, quadratic equation. What is a quadratic equation? So what is a quadratic equation? Next we will learn that how to find a quadratic equation, and the third topic is how to form a quadratic equation. So first topic, what is a quadratic equation? So if the power of this variable will be 2, then this type of equation are known as quadratic equation. So for examples, 2x square plus 3x equals to 5. Look at this equation. Here the variable is x and we have 3 terms in this equation, and the variable is x, and also the highest power of this variable is 2. Then this type of equation are known as quadratic equation. Take another example. Suppose 5z square plus 2 is equals to 0. Here also the variable is z and the highest power of z is 2. So this is also quadratic equation. Here 2, 3 and 5 are known as coefficients and x is the variable. For the second equation, here 5 and 2 are the coefficients and the variable is z. Here the coefficient of z is missing, right? We have z square and after that z to the power 0, which means nothing but 1. But the term z is missing. That means the coefficient of z is 0. That's why this term is missing. Now, so our next topic, how to find a quadratic equation. So there are 4 characteristics. The first one is there will be only one variable, which means if we consider 2x plus 5y equals to 3, then this type of equation is not a quadratic equation, because here we have x and y, two variables in this equation. So this is not a quadratic equation. Next characteristics, the highest power of the variable must be 2, which means if we consider x cube plus 2x square plus 3 equals to 0, this is not a quadratic equation, because here the highest power of x is our variable in this equation, so the highest power of x is 3. That means this is not a quadratic equation. Same also if we consider x plus 2 is equals to 0, this is also not a quadratic equation, because here also the highest power of x is 1, not 2. So our second characteristic is the highest power of the variable must be 2. And third one, all the coefficients are real numbers. That means the coefficient of, this is not a quadratic and this is also not a quadratic equation. So here, look at here. Consider the equation 2x square plus 5 equals to 3. Here we have only one variable x. Next, the highest power of x is 2, and now the third condition, all the coefficients are real number. That means the coefficient of x square is 2. The coefficient of x to the power 0 or x, suppose this is x, 5x, and this is x to the power 0. So the coefficient of x is 5 and the coefficient of x to the power 0 is 3. That means all these coefficients are real numbers. And the fourth one, the coefficient consisting the highest power has to be a non-zero real number. That means suppose the coefficient of x square, here the highest power of x is 2 and the coefficient of this x square is a, then a can't be 0. So this is our third characteristics. Now from all these four characteristics we can find a quadratic equation. So what is the standard form or general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx is equals to c, where a, b, c are the coefficients and x is our variable and the highest power of x is 2. So the standard form or general form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx is equals to c, where a can't be 0 because a is the coefficient of x square, which is the highest power of x, and all a, b, c has to be real number, are real number. Now take some examples. Tell me among all these equations which are quadratic equation and which are not. So consider 5x plus 3 equals to 0. Next, equals to 1. Third, consider x cube minus x to the power 4 plus x square is equals to 0. So tell me, among these three equations, which is a quadratic equation? So first, check first equation. Here, the variable is x, which is one variable here. Now, consider the highest power of x. Here, the highest power of x is 1, right? So, this is not a quadratic equation. Next, come to your equation 2. Here, this is also a one variable equation and the highest power of x is 2. Now check the coefficient. The coefficient of x square is 2, the coefficient of x is 2 and the coefficient of x to the power 0 is 1. So 2, 2, 1. All are real numbers and 2 is not 0, right? So equation 2 is a quadratic equation. Next, come to your third equation. Here, the highest power of x is 4. So, this is not a quadratic equation. And also, if I consider 2x plus 5y equals to 3z, this is also not a quadratic equation because here we have three variables, x, y, z. So, this is not a quadratic equation. Now, tell me, x plus 1 by x is equals to, suppose 2. Is this a quadratic equation or not? Look at this expression. We have x plus 1 by x is equals to 2. So the power of x is 1 and here the power of x is minus 1, right? Because we know that 1 by x is equals to minus 1. So, and the coefficient of x to the power 0 is 2. But you can't say is this a quadratic equation or not. You have to transform this equation into the general form, which is ax square plus bx plus c. So first, what you have to do, you have to transform this equation into a standard form or general form of quadratic equation. So first, simplify. Take the LCM of x and plus 1 by x, which is x. So here x square plus 1 is equals to 2. Next, cross multiply. 2x equals to x square plus 1. Now take this 2x this side. So 2x minus 1 plus 1 is equals to 0. Now look at this equation. Here the highest power of x is 2 and the coefficient of x square is 1, which is a non-zero real number. Next, come to your second term. Here the coefficient of x is minus 2 and here the coefficient of x to the power 0 is 1. That means the coefficients are 1, minus 2 and plus 1. So these are all real numbers. That means this equation is a quadratic equation because this is a quadratic equation, right? Take another example. X minus 1 cube is equals to x square into x minus 1. Look at this expression. Here the highest power of x is cube, right? But this is a quadratic equation. Why? Because first we have to transform this equation into this general form. So apply the formula. A minus b whole cube is equals to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3a b square minus b cube. So first x cube minus 3a square x b right? Sorry, b plus 3ab square minus b cube. This is equals to multiply x square into x is x cube and x square minus 1 is minus x square. Now x cube minus 3x square into 1 which is minus 3x square. Next 3x into 1 square which means plus 3x minus 1 cube which is minus 1. This equals to x cube minus x square. Now cancel these two terms and take this square this side. So minus 3x square plus x square. Next plus 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. Next minus 3x square plus x square which is minus 2x square plus 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. Now multiply by minus 1 in 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. Now look at this equation. Here the variable is x. Next the coefficients are 2, minus 3, 1. All are real numbers and the highest power of x is 2 which means this is a quadratic equation. Now at this point we can tell that one equation is a quadratic equation or not. Now take one problem, x by k minus x is equals to 1 by 4x. Now transform this equation into the standard form which is ax square plus bx plus c. First cross multiply both sides. 4x square is equals to k minus x. Now take this k minus x this side which is plus x minus k is equals to 0. Here given k is not equals to 0. Okay. So look at this expression. Here the variable is x and the coefficients are 4, 1 and minus k. And k is not equals to 0 and 4 is also not equals to 0 and the highest power of x is 2. That means this equation is a quadratic equation. Here from this problem we have to form a quadratic equation. So look at this problem. The length of a diagonal of a rectangle. So first form a rectangle. Draw a rectangle which is suppose AB, C, D. So the length of a diagonal. Suppose AC is one diagonal of this rectangle. So the length of a diagonal of a rectangle is 13 meter. So the AC is 13 meter, right? And the length of it is 7 meter more than its breadth. That means the length of AB is 7 meter more than the length of BC. So suppose, let us assume the length of BC is x meter. Then from our given question, the length of it is 7 meter more than its breadth. Suppose BC is x meter, then the length of AB is x plus 7 because AB is 7 meter more than BC. So this is x plus 7 meter. Now from this problem we have to form a quadratic equation. So we know that this angle is 90 degree because ABCD is a rectangle. So the angle ABC is right angle which means 90 degree. So In this triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, we can tell that AB square plus BC square is equals to AC square by Pythagoras theorem. By applying Pythagoras theorem, we can write AB square plus BC square is equals to AC square. Now put the value of AB square, which is x plus 7 square, plus BC square, which is x square, is equals to AC square, which is 13 meter. So 13 square. Now apply the formula. A plus B square is equals to A square plus 2AB plus B square, right? So apply this formula. X square plus 2AB, 2 into x into 7 plus B square, which means 7 square, plus x square is equals to 169. Next, x square plus x square, 2x square, 2 into 7, 14x is equals to 169, right? 2x square plus 14x minus 169 is equals to 0. Here we have 7 square, that means plus 49 equals to 169, which means plus 49 is equals to 0. Next step, 2x square plus 14x minus 169 plus 49, which means minus 120 is equals to 0. Now take 2 common from these 3 terms. X square plus 7x minus 60 is equals to 0, which implies x square plus 7x minus 60 is equals to 0. Why? Because we know that 2 is not equals to 0. So this is our quadratic equation. Here the variable is x, the highest power of the variable is 2, and all the coefficients, which is 1, plus 7 and minus 60, are real numbers, and the coefficient of x square is not 0, which means this is a quadratic equation. Now we have learned how to form a quadratic equation from a given problem. In our next class, we will learn how to solve this quadratic equation. That means how to find the roots of a quadratic equation. Thank you, students.